Hey everybody, Nerd and Niall, back with another episode of Sam's Spooky Corner. No matter how many times she wants to call it spoopy. Anyway, it's Halloween!
Yeah!
Her favorite holiday.
It is!
It really is. And for Halloween, we watched
Halloween!
2018, the new one, just came out.
Yeah! Where to begin?
I honestly like this movie overall.
Mm-hmm.
I love how, like, the big part of the trailer, which is the two, what I thought were psychiatrists, but are just podcasters, going to
Investigative journalists. You're making a podcast. Calm down.
even if you have a friend in the district attorney's office, to give you Michael Myers' mask.
Yeah.
Anyway, I love how that's the first scene of the goddamn movie.
Yeah. They get that out.
True.
Real fast.
I'm not very familiar with the whole lore. I've not seen the original Halloween. I have seen Halloween 3. I know it has nothing to do with
It
this.
doesn't count.
And I've seen Halloween H2O, which is the 20-year anniversary, still starring some of the original cast.
Yeah.
Which I know gets retconned because I'm pretty sure it ends with her chopping his goddamn head off.
Hell
And he
never died.
still somehow lives.
Hell never died.
Anyway, and then there's the reboot, that came out like in 2008 that I've seen most of.
Yeah. Where I have not seen that. I have not seen the reboot.
But I did enjoy this movie.
Yes.
It was
a
very
very fun ride.
It was very fun ride. It's very different than normal slasher flicks.
Yeah. I'd say.
Because it's a sequel that is still, I felt like one of the most sequel-y sequels of horror movies you've ever gotten. Cause it's
It's literally that they have so many of the same
cast
members, and they bring it up numerous times, so you know. Like,
yeah.
40 years.
40 goddamn
40
years.
years after the fact. 40 years, yeah, we know.
Though I love how she's had, in 40 years, she's met somebody, gotten married twice, had a kid who's had a teenage granddaughter. That's a bit of a leap, but I guess it can make sense. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If they both had their kids a little on the younger side, it would make sense. But I did enjoy how this was less of a, psycho killer and you're just trying to survive the whole ordeal thing versus I'm taking that son of a bitch down.
Hunter versus prey type of situation.
But the question is, who is the hunter and who is the prey?
That's the whole question of the movie.
Which is a nice twist.
Yeah.
It's a very nice, different look on this.
Yeah.
Especially when, that's a traumatizing fact. And if he's still alive afterwards, and he's that unstoppable, because he kind of was,
Yeah.
I would kind of go off the deep end too, like she did. And I mean like Jesus Christ.
She built a fortress.
Panic room. / gas trap.
Yeah.
/ armory.
Slash.
Slash.
Ah! Wasn't even going there.
And it's so I really like that dynamic. I love, honestly, when Michael is free and he's just hunting other people.
Mm-hmm.
I really enjoy the cinematography, where sometimes it would just stop and you would still see him in the shot, but you can see him.
Yep. Like there's that one scene where the girl's at the window, like she's on the phone and they're facing, and you see him walk around
the house,
and then she comes up to the window, and then he's there behind her. That was very good. That was very played out well.
I really enjoyed those shots. I love how when the podcasters are at the gas station and you see Michael pull up to the same gas station just by chance, but he's not the focus, but you know it's him. He's just blurred.
In the background.
He's blurred in the background. You just kind of go, oh shit!
Like, turn around!
Don't you love those moments? And I love how almost a lot of typical tropes were kind of, ignored. The grab a gun. You've got... No, they grabbed a few.
You did it. You definitely
Well, as
grabbed
some
the gun.
people did immediately go for those tropes of, like, the father, who, yes, I give him props for grabbing the revolver, and he is the reason they knew he was there, that Michael showed up, because he shot it before he died. But he's still like everything okay? My gun.
Do not go outside. Don't. If they know something, police will come to you.
Seriously.
Especially in that situation. Also, the two cops that are just like, hey,
well, what's
going on over there?
See, that I did not judge them that hard. It looks like they have not been briefed for the situation. They don't know who's out there. But they recognized the car, and when they went to investigate, it was not, what's going on, Jim? It's, they had their guns out, and
they know that he's out. That's why they were at their house. That's why they were at the house.
Oh, I thought they were just at a checkpoint.
No, they were sitting in front of Lori's house.
See, it was not clear to me that that's where they were stationed for that purpose.
Because the mannequins, she had miscellaneous mannequins at the end of her driveway.
No, I get that part, but it just was not very clear that they were stationed at her house on purpose.
Yeah.
Because of how casual their conversation was.
I'm pretty sure that every horror movie has that they do have that trope of the cop sitting outside being like,
being lazy, not taking the situation very seriously.
Yeah, and then they end up dead, and then you're like, why are you stupid?
Also, the amount of speed it must have taken for Michael to hollow out a man's head and turn it into a jack-o'-lantern.
Turn it into a goddamn jack-o'-lantern. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Like, there were some kills that made me just kind of go, really? Could he have done that in that amount of time? And I know we're just there for, like, the shock gore factor.
That's one of them.
That was the biggest one.
I mean, all the rest of them were pretty...
I don't know. I don't think you could squash a man's face and head that much in one stomp. The skull is thick.
But Michael is shown to be
large,
a significantly, like, strong man.
I get that.
He's done some crazy shit in other movies where it makes you go, I'm sorry, what?
No, I get that. I do, but also, no psychiatrist is going to go off the deep end just because I want to know what murder feels like.
I want to know what he's experiencing and I can feel the thing. What?
So let's murder off the sheriff from the first movie with a penknife.
What?
Oh my god.
How did you get... What? How are you a doctor?
How are you a psychologist when you're batshit crazy?
What? What? I do love the suspense building of this whole fucking movie. Starting from the very first moment of when they're talking to Michael and everyone's getting riled up.
Yeah, all the other crazy guys.
Riled up, and then it doesn't
cuts to Halloween.
Stop.
And it just cuts to Halloween.
And it just doesn't stop.
No, yeah, I'll give it that. Also, I find it very hard to believe the older psychiatrist gentleman who has one arm in a sling can drag Michael Myers and lift him into a police SUV by himself.
Willful
Let's
disbelief.
also be glad that they did not... Also, props to the sheriff for when he saw Michael, did not stop, get out of the car.
He was like, nah,
bam,
fuck this.
Ran his ass over.
He just shouldn't have trusted
also,
the psychiatrist.
I shit you not. I was very hesitant when he went, he's dead. You killed him. I went, that was quick to check a pulse.
Yeah, no, not at all.
That was quick.
Yeah.
So, that...
I just thought he was lying, and then he was just gonna be like, alright, things are like... And somehow Michael was gonna get away.
No.
I didn't think the dramatic change was gonna happen.
These didn't last very long.
Also,
props to the granddaughter for knowing exactly what button he had and pushing it. He talked to me. Let me out and I'll tell you what he said. Brilliant girl.
Yeah. You need to tell me. No, let me out and I will tell you. Fuck!
She was very smart.
She was. The whole fucking movie, she was very smart.
I love the black kid. The little black kid. As soon as
Julian?
Michael,
Oh my god.
like, so the bit, the scene in the trailer where there's a little kid's like, can you close the closet for me? And she can't open it because Jason's in there. Michael's in there. As soon as Michael shows up, he goes, oh shit! Literally, and bolts.
That kid was amazing. Never flash back to him to see how he was or where he went.
He ran he probably found a cop. He's fine.
Like, I just wanted to make sure this kid's fine.
God knows he probably moved. His babysitter is in the rocking chair. Her boyfriend's hung on the wall.
Yeah.
With the date of his death tattooed on his arm.
On him.
That was great.
The only thing that was a little like, about this movie was like the teenage love story thing.
The boyfriend story.
Get him out.
It was
Get him out.
I can see why it was there. He was more of a plot device to get her into certain places. The restaurant for dinner where the mom has the grandma.
The dance where then they fight and then she loses her phone.
Exactly.
And then they go through
and
the
why
panic.
she's walking home.
They go through the panic of not being able to get in touch with her when Michael's out.
He is a plot device. So honestly, I was kind of pissed he didn't like chase after her and get axed.
I would have loved that. Oh God, I would have loved that.
But the horny friend instead.
Who tried to take advantage of the situation? Let's just be real.
He was also, I get that.
He was also drunk. I get that.
But
if she,
I don't think he would have done that if he was sober.
Yeah, I'm still okay that he died.
I'm not because
with a goddamn spike through his.
I'm not okay that he died only because it looked like he immediately regretted it. Like he knew he fucked up and was sorry.
Yeah,
Unlike the boyfriend who was like, God, don't be a bitch.
Yeah, what? It wasn't anything. She was just whispering in my ear. Shut up, you idiot.
See, at least the friend knew that he had fucked up and was sorry.
True.
So, and because I get that. But anyway.
But main plot point: Lori versus Michael.
Also, but also prop to the granddaughter for not just running down the street when she saw Michael, like I honestly would have done, and just bolted. No, knocking on every goddamn door.
Well, some movies make that out to like come back to bite you because they catch up to you faster.
It's Michael. He just
if you're
walks.
like pausing.
No offense, it's Michael.
Oh no,
he walks.
any spoof that has Michael in it, they're running in front of him, and he's just like. Na, 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 and they just like, and then they just stop, and they're like, oh, I don't know why I'm running. Anyway. I could just walk briskly.
But yes, so the final showdown at the house.
Lori versus Michael.
I love how she nails him at the nanny's house or with the nanny. With the revolver, she gets him in the shoulder.
Yeah.
He doesn't give a shit. Then he gets hit by a car. Doesn't give a shit. He gets.
Then he gets his two fingers blown off.
I thought it was he gets.
Because he gets these two.
Because he gets a shotgun to the hand. Doesn't care.
Well, no, it's Michael.
No, it's very true, and he uses that to his advantage.
I love all of the aspects with our house. So first of all, the fucking island moves to go downstairs.
To the basement where
she has like 17 locks on the front door.
17 locks on the front door. 3 giant floodlights.
She can lock each room after she's checked it with a panic button on the outside of it.
Panic button, bars fall down, which works in multiple ways. 1, she's checked the room, it's clear, he can't get in it. 2,
or if he's in it, he can stay in it, unless he breaks a window and gets out.
So, and you can tell she's practiced.
Because also, every room, like almost... There were a couple rooms that weren't empty, but a lot of those rooms were empty too.
Yeah, a lot of rooms were completely empty, so she could
just be like, quick, closet
bam.
Done, boom.
And she's probably practiced.
Oh God, yeah. Oh yeah.
I love how she completely thought this out. Completely different types of guns that I would expect. Revolvers.
And she explains them. She's like, all right, you take this one.
I like revolvers because they don't jam.
Yeah.
Which is absolutely accurate. The only reason why most people don't use revolvers anymore is because reload time and the kickback is a bitch, depending on the caliber. But she has a point. You don't want it to jam in the middle of that. Shotguns, which are great close range because you don't need to be accurate, but she does have accuracy weapons that focus more on accuracy than they do on firepower. So hunting rifles, a Winchester rifle, and a tactical sawed-off shotgun. Damn. Also, how much money do you think, because also security cameras, 4, how much money do you think she put in this place? And a very complicated trap system to blade the bank. Okay, before we get to that.
Yes.
Let's talk about the goddamn daughter who the entire movie is bitching at her mom for being crazy and paranoid. And then when the fucking and she's like, I had to de-brainwash myself after social services took me.
Yeah.
But when I was so worried about her, when the moment came,
yeah.
she rose to the challenge and kicked ass.
She totally does the, oh no, please don't come give me blood.
She literally said, I'm sorry, Mom, I can't
And
do
then
it.
she goes,
Michael.
bullshit. Bam!
Gotcha, bitch.
Like,
Pow.
amazing.
I was so proud of her.
Because for a hot second, we were like, oh, don't you fucking dare. Your
Give it to the
daughter's
daughter.
down there.
Give
Don't
it to the
you-
daughter.
Don't you dare
I was
do
gonna be
that
like,
to
give
your
her
daughter.
the fucking gun. No.
Like, damn.
She. The only thing I'm upset about, she didn't get a kill shot. No offense. She got the shoulder or the chest.
Yeah, or something. And then the granddaughter, when
Grabs
she
the knife.
grabs the knife and is just like, get the fuck off of her.
And then it's not a cage, it's a trap. Blades
yeah.
show up to lock him in there, gas starts leaking, and she throws a flare down, and the entire house burns down. But of course, he's not dead. By the end credit scene of hearing him breathing
Yeah.
and then done.
I do also like at the end when they find a car driving by and they flag it down and get help, and the granddaughter still has a knife in her hand.
Zooms in on the knife.
It zooms in on the knife that she
Because-
still has in her hand.
That she still has in her hand, because one is symbolism of Michael Myers' main weapon, and two, kind of a good symbolism of she now
knows that this is...
And she now knows, understands, and is probably now being influenced the same way her grandmother was to be protected.
Because she had... I mean, fuck. She had what, like...
2 friends die.
She had the babysitter friend, the boyfriend, the guy who tried to kiss her.
Well, the boyfriend... You're talking about his boyfriend? Oh, yeah, they knew each other.
Yeah, they all knew each other.
So 3 of her close friends
Three
died.
of her close friends died.
Her dad.
Her dad died. She's fucked up. And I'm also glad that they did a quick explanation flashback to what Michael initially did for people who may not have watched all of them.
Well, they really only did the...
They
when
did
he was
the-
6. They really only did
Well,
that.
yeah, but that a lot of people may not know that, especially a younger generation who's coming into this Halloween movie being like, oh, it's 40 years later, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, but you also have to remember that there is the reboot that came out around like 2008.
Man, not a lot of people watch that.
It was actually pretty decent.
I didn't watch it.
It was actually pretty decent. It focused more on younger Michael and how he got to where older Michael is. Because one thing I did love is that the psychiatrist that they reference a lot, who claims Michael is pure evil. It's a great thing where he's talking to Michael as a child, and he goes, I'm here for you, I understand you, and we will get through this. Pan over to him giving a lecture. Look into the eyes of pure evil. Damn. It was kind of fun watching him get axed, not gonna lie. Overall...
They also do a really, really good job of making you think you're gonna be able to see Michael, and then you don't.
You mean see his face?
Yeah.
Yeah. A lot of good times.
A lot of good panning. God, the cinematography in this is spot on.
If only that kid in the beginning aimed a little higher on the psychiatrist. Because he gets shot. Though props to that kid for getting a gun. I'll give him... We never saw what happened to his dad, did we?
No, but I'm gonna assume super dead.
Yeah. Overall, pretty good movie. It's not...
Also glad that they didn't kill a baby.
Oh yeah, there was a crying baby.
There was a crying baby.
Michael looked at it and then just kept walking.
I think the whole theater was like, no, don't do it.
He'll kill an 11-year-old.
He won't kill an infant.
He will not kill an infant.
You gotta get a little older, then I'll kill you.
Jesus. He killed... That's the thing. He actually only kills people who could potentially be a threat to him.
Yeah. Yeah, because the only reason he killed the kid was because the kid was gonna start the car and fucking drive away and tell somebody.
Yeah. That was his...
And had a gun.
And had a gun. That was his way to get out of there.
Yeah.
So, whereas he is completely bonkers, there is some logic to his madness. Though...
In certain situations.
In certain situations, yeah.
Going out and hunting people just for funsies, not so much.
Though, again, it was logical. He didn't get anybody in the street. He only went inside people who were alone in their house.
Yeah.
So, overall, pretty good movie. Not like, oh my god, best horror movie ever. Blah, blah, blah. No.
No, not by any means.
No, it was pretty good. I'd give it a solid 7. If I was giving it an out of 10 score. A solid 7. Yeah. A lot of moments where you just kind of go, really? Or some moments where you're just like, the normal horror movie tropes of, come on, no one's that stupid these days.
But you know it's all, I think for like the generation who grew up with it and or who like people who are just really big fans of it, knowing what's coming at the end is what like you're like, let's do it. Laurie versus Michael. Let's go. Because that's the first, like that's she's fucking badass.
Again, this was not your traditional like slasher film. This was more like a versus movie, like Alien versus Predator, Freddy versus Jason. It was just Michael versus Laurie. Cause
fucking so good.
It was. I thought that was a very good idea.
Mm-hmm.
So overall, really enjoyed this movie. If you were a fan of the Halloween series, highly recommend it.
And I guess we'll wait and see what happens in a sequel to the sequel.
Depending on how well this does.
Well, this movie apparently has done very well.
Good for it.
So, think what's gonna happen.
But, as always, let us know what you think in the comments down below. We will always love to hear your thoughts. Follow us on Twitter, Instagram, Patreon, all that crap.
And make sure to join us every single day this week to finish out our Halloween week. Oh, and by the way, Happy Halloween!
Happy Halloween. Hope you're getting sick on candy, yeah.
No, we don't endorse that.
No, we don't endorse putting razor blades in candy.
Okay, well, don't be an asshole, number one. Number two,
we do endorse eating lots of
candy in moderation. Do not make yourself sick. Number three, brush your goddamn teeth, you heathens.
But as always, we'll see you guys next time. Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Yep.